What's up everyone, welcome to part 13th of developing Android application, and in this video and move forward to create some more applications. For example, in the previous video you just saw about how you can create an app icon. For that I'm mixing how to create an app icon, and the app which we created in the previous video was this Learn Android, and this is what we made in the previous video. And on the previous video, which is number 12, we have learned about how to create an application icon. So this is the app icon which we created in the previous video. So if I just click on app icon, there I can see there's Java, this is the background, and this is my icon. At this point of time, I think you must have seen my Java programming tutorials. If you don't know Java, even if you know Java, just go ahead and refresh your mind so you get the clear concept of Java. Alright, so now I'm not going to talk about Java and all. We'll build an application, but first of all, if you see what is this thing happen and what are the things which I have used to create this application is like app icon we have added, and another thing which is added, this is the image, this is an image, and this is text view. It's an edit view. In place of text view I use an edit view. So if you want, I can add my name over there. If you want, you can add your name, whatever you feel like, type whatever I feel like. If I want to give it a space, I can do that as well. So this will happen inside your mobile. So this is then edit text. Okay, so one image is in the background and another image is here, and there are three images and one edit view. What text I have added right over here. And before I proceed some videos, actually I got an update of Android, and that's the reason this menu is gonna be a little different. Okay, so don't be confused, because Android Studio keeps on updating again and again. So one is an image view. It has an ID, it has a width. I have used that image scale type crop for the background of the image, and I think at this point of time you must have understand what is the things which is been written right over here. Another one is right over here. So if you see, if I click any one of the here, it's gonna and give a blue section so you know in which section you are actually working with. If I click on here, it is a Java which is like right over here. If I click on that, blue box will come over here. See, there you can see. Now also a guideline is given by Android Studio itself. At this point of time, it is an edit text in place of text, simple text, which we used in the previous video of making Learn Android. So you got the logic of how it has been actually work. So I just play that inside my Genie Motion, and this is what the result I got from Genie Motion. Best thing about Android Studio is whenever you just load the application, it automatically pops up and open up your application without even having you to open it up. So as you can see, it has been loading. After it has been loading and open up, so there you see it has given a pop-up, and there you can see an app is launched. So now and create new application, new project, and create an application which is going to be cricket scoreboard. CSCOREBOARD cricket scoreboard. Okay, scoreboard. So this is the name of my app, and develop a scoreboard application inside Android Studio. So let's just go ahead and learn about how we can do that. Click next, empty activity, and finish. So as it's gonna take some loading time and it's gonna launch it, I would recommend you and make some ideas and develops like how I created from small application, and just we went to making this application just right over here without even thinking. So like my smallest tutorials give you a lot of knowledge, and try that out. Always remember that if you more you practice, it's gonna be more better for you and build some amazing stuff. So as you can see, it's gonna take a lot of loading time. so I guys get pretty longer videos, so I would rather skip this all of this loading time and jump forward to making some Android cool stuff. So okay, so all you have to do is open up everything up. So learning an Android Studio will be much more better, and if you look forward to each and every one of them, it gets more comfortable to you again and again. So this is the previous one, and this is the new one. So we have created the new ones, close the older one, and work with project which was Android Studio. Actually, one thing I came in my mind in the previous video, I didn't had two options of that. Now Android Studio has given that as well, so it's a good update. Alright, so I'm going to go inside my XML, and here I'm going to go okay. I just taught you about linear layout and relative layout, and this is a constraint layout which I'm not going to follow that, and start working with linear layout, and there you see how it has been working. So as you know, whenever you start an Android application, always you get a hello world application, so you have to delete that and preview. This is how application is gonna look, right? And use like what is inside an application, you have to think about that. Alright, so we have created a scoreboard. If someone goes on one run, we're going to go ahead and add number 1. If someone scores 2, if someone scores 3, someone scores 4 or 6, that's all the number which has been scoring inside cricket game. Of course, you must be knowing how to play cricket, and stop explaining about what cricket game is, and let's get started. Text view, there you see, hit enter, give it a wrap contain. Alright, so create one more, but can't see anything over here, so here I have to add something. Android text, I'm gonna keep it name as team A, and zoom it a bit so it's much more clear for you to see. Team A, and add one more. Text view, wrap contain, and give it a value as Android text score, and now add buttons to it. Buttons, give it a wrap contain, and add Android text, and here it is going to be scores, so I'm going to give it as add 1 plus 1 plus 1, so that's gonna look over there. Grab it, Control C, comes over here, Control V, so it will give like 2, comes over here, Control V, then 3, comes over here, Control V, score will be 4, comes over here, Control V, and then it comes like 6 runs. Alright, so I didn't want that it should look like this. I want it in a straight line, so and comes over here and give it a value as orientation vertical, so there you can see everything is lined up. One more thing I didn't like, that all the buttons are looking so small. I didn't like that, so let's just give it a width as match parent buttons. Alright, we'll jump back over there after some time, so let's just give a width to match parent, so that looks much more good to me. Let's just copy this one, Control C, comes over here, and Control V, match parent. Alright, so everything is looking pretty good. Now we will look forward to text. Okay, and here also give it a gravity right now, so let's just like layout gravity, center horizontal, copy this one, Control C, comes over here, Control V. So score and everything is looking pretty nice. Next what we have to do is, as you see, everything is so messy. So what we have to do next is, let's just give it a padding to that, and write padding, and let's just give it as, for example, 20 dp. It takes too much of space, so give it like 5, 7. Okay, 7 looks pretty good to me. Control C. Just remember, I have used only padding, so it's gonna apply top, bottom, left, right, and all of the 4 sides. I have not specifically defined to give it on top, give it on bottom, give it on right, or give it on left. So, and Control V. So everything is looking pretty nice, and I also want some space between this button. So here I'm going to go ahead and give it like margin. So margin will be on top, then give it like 20 dp margin top, so it just takes the size on top. So okay, so let's see on the design view and zoom it a little bit. So this is how you have created cricket scoreboard, which says if someone hits on 1, so it's gonna and add 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. That's how scoring goes in cricket. So I hope you try that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Congratulations, you have created till here. See you guys in the next video where we'll use some Java to it.